Hi everyone, CJ Dore here from the SharePrices.com.au studios, back with some more stock market education for you. And what we're looking at now are long-term candlestick patterns. In particular, we're going to look at something called basing. Now this happens usually after a prolonged downward movement in share price or market movement. So let's have a look now at SharePrices.com.au. We've got a candlestick chart here over a number of months, so it makes it long-term. And what we're looking for is that downturn in share price movement. So let's start over on the left-hand side. From the top left, clearly it's come down off a high and it's moved right down to a bottom point near the middle. A little bit of a rebound and then some long red candlesticks there. And it's moved down right down to here. And there's our basing, or that baseline. Now what it means is that the share price is in a period of uncertainty. It barely gets off that line. When it does, the days are very small. Look at the size of those candlesticks as opposed to the rest of the chart. Very small daily share price movement. Now it sits on that line. It doesn't go below it, but it's acted as a bit of a floor where it can't go through there, but there's nothing else happening. When that uncertainty is over, clearly the trend is broken and it's almost exclusively green right up here to the top right hand corner. So a great comeback, and if you follow it all the way back to the other side of the chart, it's almost back where it came from. But the key there with the basing is firstly, it's come down to that point after a prolonged downward trend, downward cycle, and it just sits there. And look at those prices there. They just don't want to move up or down. They certainly don't cut through the base line there, but then once the trend is broken, off we go up to the top right hand corner. So that is basing, so keep an eye out for it. It will usually happen after that long downward cycle. You'll notice it virtually flatlines as it does there, or basing, a baseline that it hits, it won't go through, it barely gets above it, very small amounts of price movement when it's sitting on that baseline, and then the trend is broken. So when it does happen, it will sit there for a while. That's your period of uncertainty, so keep an eye out for it. Make sure you're aware of other candlestick chart movements and formations. We've got videos on so you can get an indication of what might happen after that basing. On this occasion, it's taken off, so good news. So that is basing. So go to shareprices.com.au now, see if you can find it. Keep an eye out for that baseline after a long downward trend to that point. I'm CJ Dore with some more stock market education from the shareprices.com.au studios.